Welcome back to Yoga Berry. Today I've got a meditation practice for you, which you can do anytime during the day if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit off center, a little bit unbalanced, all over the place. This is a great practice to take some time out and recenter the body, recenter the mind, and finding a little bit more headspace. So you might want to do this in a seated position on a chair, or if you have a meditation cushion, then feel free to get that ready now so that you can join me in the practice. My name is Christine Jareggi-Berry. I'm a yoga teacher specializing in yoga for scoliosis. Feel free to join the Facebook group for more support, motivation and inspiration, and do subscribe to my channel. That would mean a lot to me. So before we get started, just a few words about any seated positions. I've had a few people asking me what's the best way to sit during meditation. My back can hurt with my scoliosis curve. So what would I suggest? Now, it's very important that you are comfortable in meditation. Otherwise, you're not going to do it, basically. You're not going to stay there for a very long time. So it's absolutely fine in the beginning to do this lying down. So if you want to lie down, then feel free to do that. Traditionally, we do sit in meditation because we don't want to fall asleep. We want to be aware. So that is one of the main reasons. And then also the energy can go kind of up and down the spine a little bit more. So we prefer seated positions, but feel free to come to lying down if that's just not possible for you right now. Sitting on a chair is okay. It's absolutely fine. I would have either a backrest so you can rest there. Have a little cushion in the lower back so that you're not slouching in your chair. If you are sitting on the floor, just a couple of words about sitting cross-legged. So I'm going to sit on my meditation cushion. If you have your legs crossed, you are already bringing in a little bit of asymmetry into the lower body. And now this is fine if you do it kind of to counter your scoliosis curve. But what I don't want you to feel is then when you sit that you're feeling like you're kind of leaning over to the side. And this is something that happens very often with lumbar curves. So you might want to experiment a little bit with the cross of your legs. So that's one of my tips for you. So which way does it, one way will feel really awkward, but how about your sitting bones? Can they maybe drop a little bit more evenly? And then the other thing, if you have a lumbar curve, you might feel that you're leaning over to the side a little bit more. So for me, it's the left side, left lumbar curve. So what you could do is either you drop the right side a little bit more. So if I move over to the edge of my cushion, I can allow for the right sitting bone to drop a little bit more. Or if you are sitting on a chair, that might not be so comfortable if the edge of the chair is hard. You could use something, for example, here I'm just using an eye pillow, but you could use a hand towel and just kind of wedge it underneath the bottom here, just kind of to give that sitting bone a little bit of a lift, and already that kind of makes a big difference. So that's a couple of tips for you. What I really enjoy, and this is not for everyone, if you have bad knees, probably not so much for you, but otherwise you could try Virasana, which is hero pose, where we bring the knees together and have the feet wide, and then I have the cushion in between my feet and sitting back on there. Now you can make this as high as you want to. You don't want to feel any pressure on the knees, so it needs to be comfortable. But what this does, it brings the legs into a much more symmetrical position, and it really allows for me to feel the weight into the sitting bones. And I have just a little bit, I love my meditation cushion as well, because it gives me a little bit more room to kind of mold myself into the cushion to make the base really nice and stable. So Make sure to pick one of the suggestions. Get yourself ready, get yourself comfortable, and then we will get started. So first of all, let's take a few deeper breaths. Just inhale and then exhale, just allowing for the shoulders to drop. So inhale, feeling that lift in the body, lengthening through the spine, and then exhale, just dropping the shoulders. Okay, let's take one more deep breath here. Inhaling, lengthen, and then exhale, just letting the shoulders drop. And then close your eyes if you're comfortable. Starting to bring the awareness inwards. Noticing your breath, noticing the movement that the breath creates in the body. You might feel that slight rising and falling. And then take a moment just to notice any sensations in the body. So without dwelling on them, without trying to analyze or understand why this is happening, just very briefly notice any sensations. And then can you find a part of the body where there are no sensations? And can you focus on your mind on this part of the body just for a few breaths? Focusing on the part where there's no sensations. Good. And then bring your awareness to the left side of the body. Feeling the whole of the left side of the body. The shoulders, the shoulder, the arm, the hip, left side, left leg, left waist. Just feel how the breath almost seems to expand only into the left side. How the whole focus, awareness is on your left side of the body. Imagine the breath, prana, the life force, filling the whole of the left side with new energy, new life. Allowing the body to heal itself. And then bring your awareness over to the right side. Take a moment to shift your whole awareness over to the right side of the body. The right shoulder, the right arm, hip, leg. Whole awareness is over on the right side of the body. The breath can expand into the right side, filling the right side with prana, life, energy. Good. And then let's bring the awareness over to the left side of the brain. Can you just imagine that you can feel the left side of the brain? And it's a visualization. And then bring your awareness over to the right side of the brain. Just for a few moments. Good. So just releasing the focus for a moment. And if you felt that there was a difference between the right side of the body, left side of the body, right side of the brain, left side of the brain. If there's one or two areas where you felt less awareness, then see if you can spend a few more moments and bring some more awareness into those parts of the body that might need that little bit more energy. And let's bring the awareness to the energetic center. So see if you can imagine your breath is now traveling up and down rather than onto the side. So from the base of the spine, your breath is traveling all the way up towards the neck, towards the crown of the head, and then again down towards the base of the spine. From the base of the spine all the way up towards the crown of the head and down towards the base of the spine. And maybe imagine a beautiful golden light moving up and down, filling the whole body with comfort wherever it touches, warmth, happiness. Bring the awareness back into the physical body. Let the breath become deeper. Let's take another couple of deep breaths, really inhaling. Exhaling, just roll the shoulders backwards. And then slowly open the eyes. And let's inhale, take the arms up over the head. And exhale, drawing the hands down the midline. And releasing the hands. Good. So I hope you enjoyed this meditation practice, and I'll see you very soon for the next video.